Very well done. I bet you're all tired now, aren't you? You no energy for dancing now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to ask you to clear the floor because we've got the formation team now, okay? So,
wasn't expecting such efficiency. Could you come around this way?
okay, so all the adjudicators, please, you're allowed to put your hands together, please, for our adjudicators, hard-working ones as well. Cool. Yes. It's quite all right, Adrian. Okay, we're starting now with the beginners cha-cha-cha final. We'll like to see these numbers, please. 17, 35, 59, 156, 319, and 330. Okay, we have 6. Okay, thank you very much. Off we go with our cha-cha-cha. Got brainwashed there.
The beginners cha-cha-cha. 6 couples are on the floor now. We have a super couple, all in black, number 17. Excellent performance, lovely arm use, excellent couple indeed. Number 59, dancing a good hip twist. Another good couple, number 330, dancing the cha-cha lock steps. .156, showing a very good hip action, which is giving them a very musical feel in this cha-cha.
Thank you very much, competitors. Thank you. Well done. We're taking now the beginners jive final. There's 5 in this final, adjudicators. Numbers are 17, 59, 319, 330, and 340.
5 couples in the beginners jive, and
okay, thank you. Off we go.
I think 4 of these couples were in the cha-cha final as well. And we start with number 340. Great chicken walks to start the jive. Lots of energy. This couple are really enjoying themselves, and it really shows. No problem. Okay. Yeah, fine.
Finals.
We are, yes.
Which dance is this they're doing at the minute?
We're dancing the jive at the moment, and 4 of these couples.
Yeah, can I just keep.
We're in the cha-cha final as well. So this is an excellent final. And number 17 for me, they were taking the lead in the cha-cha and they've danced an excellent jive. So I think we're going to see number 17 in the top.
So they definitely want to watch.
I think they are, yes.
Good. So these finals, how exactly do they work?
Well, these couples have danced all day, and they've been eliminated till we get down to the final 6, or in that case the final 5. And then once we get to this stage, all the adjudicators will mark them in a position 1 to 6. And the person with the lowest amount of numbers, the most ones, will win.
Okay. And this is still done on individual dancers? Or is it a sum of their total dancers?
Yes, in the beginners category, they get to dance individual dances.
Okay.
Now the novice have come on, they have to dance both dances, and their 2 dances are then combined.
Okay. So a mixture of both, depending on which class they're in.
Yes, it is, yeah, yeah.
It's got one of Lancaster's just trying to get his number onto his back there.
Ah.
I think he might have been caught out by the shortness of the lunch break there.
69 are really going for this final.
94 seem to be moving throughout the space quite substantially.
Yeah,
94
are a nice couple, but for me, very untidy legs and feet. You can just see now how they just slightly skip across that floor, and the front leg points out too much. Just not quite the right action, but even so, they've worked exceptionally hard to make this final.
Their style and their fluidity is there, but their technique is
not as good as some of the other couples.
They're trying to find that balance between technique and style.
It's very difficult, yeah, and especially at this category. We wouldn't have expected these dancers to have been dancing for too long, so they've still got a lot to learn. But the good point is everybody's on time.
How long
thank you very much. Well done.
is sort of standard for people in this class to have been dancing?
Is it a good standard?
Okay.
Yes, it is a good standard, yeah. Now you see they take their second dance now, which is going to be the jive. And those marks will be combined. And what's good about that system, that if you've got a cha-cha that's mediocre, but you've got an excellent jive, when you combine those marks together, you could come out winning the competition with that.
One thing I noticed is the beginning of all the dances is completely different. They come in at completely different times in the music. They don't hear the music until they get to the floor. So is it just how quickly they can get their routine to suit that music?
Yeah, these couples have no idea what music they'll be dancing to until they start. Now, most songs will have a 4-bar intro that the dancers are aware of, so they will start as the 5th bar starts.
And in this class, the music just fades out, so there's no set.
That's right.
Endpoint.
This music now will be fading out, I would say, around about 1 minute 15 seconds.
Okay.
Just enough time for the adjudicators to make the decision. Yeah. But if you just you've got 6 couples on the floor and they've only got 1 minute and 15 to impress, that's on average, the judges looking at them, about 10 seconds. Which isn't a lot of time, really.
So you could get very different marks from different judges depending on...
Correct. You could look at a couple at one stage and another judge could look at them 20 or 30 seconds later and something could have gone wrong. And that's where you can get a difference in marks. And that's why we try to always bring a minimum of 7 judges. Now, you see this class here now is greatly uplifted. You can see for the start the costumes they're wearing and the style of steps for dancing.
Which class is this?
Well, I think this is the advanced cha-cha and jive, but we'll have to check.
Okay.
Now you see number 85. The first thing that hits you about those is that you've got an absolutely stunning lady there that stands out a million miles.
Yeah.
But when you think on a floor of this size, all of these judges are looking for something that attracts your eye, you see. So they're a very appealing couple. Here we have another couple who are full of energy. And you can see the styles together, their legs are moving together, they've got very good rhythm. To an adjudicator, this is very appealing. Now, number 93 are just a
Well
little
done,
bit too
dancers. Thank you
tall.
very much.
So you can see they haven't quite got the slickness of the movement. Now, I think their second dance is going to be a rumba. Now, if it is, we're going to see these couples now at a much slower pace, and the rumba is the slowest dance. And this is where the judge will be looking for technique. And it is a rumba.
Despite having sort of the slowest music and things, it appears to be almost a very aggressive dance.
Yeah.
A very sharp movement.
That's right, but you've picked up on that fact. What they're trying to do is add a bit of light and shade. So we tend to get a lot of steps today where it appears as if the lady is running away from the man and then he's pulling her back.
Just like this couple down here.
Yeah, they're really, you're really trying to show a love story here of a love-hate relationship. And you can also see in this section that the couple spend a lot more time apart.
There's been a big contrast this afternoon with the Latin dancers all happening this afternoon and the ballroom in the morning with the amount of couples working, the amount of time they spend on their own.
Yeah, massive.
Right, okay, thank you.
And you can even see now
And
all
now
the
the
adjudicators are still marking this contest, leaving the floor. And what couples don't realise is, as that last couple are now walking off, they could still be marked at this stage.
Right, okay, so they can be marked right until they've left the floor.
They certainly can, yeah.
There's a couple in the ramp in the jive for that last one that seemed to have the routine almost seemed to finish just before the music, so that could really affect.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Marks.
You should always keep trying to go. Now, I'm not sure which event we're watching now. We have Kyle Taylor and Paulina Skylaver, who, as I said before, are recently the European 10 dance champions.
They've won pretty much everything today.
Oh yeah. Oh well, there's no competition here for this couple tonight. Although their dancing itself, their Latin American style, is greatly improved now. Now, this is a very eye-catching couple here. She's got a dress on that's not like any of the other couples, really.
Does the style of the clothing help?
Yes, it does, because if you wear an outfit that doesn't move with your movement, then you're never going to look quite as good as you could. So, you can get it wrong, and some couples do.
This couple, they really do stand out.
Right,
Head and
thank you very
shoulders
much.
above
Well
every other couple.
Yeah. And we should probably say that all of the outfits that they wear would definitely be sponsored. So when everybody else in this ballroom today has had to pay for their own costumes, Kyle and Paulina would 100% have had all of theirs completely paid for them. And the dance shoes on their feet.
Which is a significant expense.
Oh yeah. But the dress that Paulina's probably wearing today will probably be over £1,000 easily. Yeah.
Wow. So an awful lot of money that gives them a huge advantage then.
Yeah, to compete at their level, the amount of money that needs to be spent is phenomenal, yeah.
And that's mainly on things like training and outfits and travel.
Correct, yes. Now 78 are a nice couple. Sometimes the lady can just be a little bit too aggressive, but just at the moment she seems to be really with that music. You can see her singing along.
I think she had a trouble earlier in the day getting her foot caught in her dress in one of the numbers. One of the other commentators was saying.
Yeah. Things like that can happen. And what the dancer has to do is carry on and deal with it without it affecting their performance. And of course, on occasions, they might have to stop and start again, and for that they will not lose any marks. But what we have to be so careful about, they must start on time, because once you dance off time, the judge should really mark you in 6th place.
Right, okay.
Now this is the ex-student novice competition, so these are the students that are no longer at the universities, but they still wish to support their university in these dance events.
Is there a time limit in how long you can have left?
I don't know. And we also see here 2 ladies dancing together making the final. Now, in my opinion, and only in my opinion, I think it is harder for 2 ladies to achieve a final in a position, because when you look at a boy-girl partnership, it has got the slight edge. So I think when 2 girls have achieved a position in the final, it just goes to show how very hard they must have worked.
At university, do you often find, if there's a shortage of one sex, that there will be sort of almost long-term partnerships formed between the pairs, or will they try and pair up for different competitions?
Well, it is better really if they can keep the same pairings, unless you've got a couple that can't get on with each other, or who are just not suited because of a height difference.
I know that at Lancaster there's a couple. There was a girl dancing, Abby, who's dancing earlier today, who was dancing with a guy who she's normally part of an all-girl pairing, but she was dancing with a guy in the beginners class, I think. And it must have been like a huge change swapping the roles over, because if she normally plays the male role.
Yeah.
Any couples particularly standing out at the minute?
Yes, I like number 86. You can see in the Latin American, the girls wear a shorter skirt. This is really so we can see the good leg action. And that girl on couple number 86, you can see those knees being picked up off the floor. Not so much in this movement, but as she comes back now. Now, number 104.
304, is it?
304, yes.
Yeah.
Now they're dancing well, but there's just no life in the legs. When you look at these other couples,
79 there?
Yeah, 79. So, and if these couples could just see where their weaknesses lay and improve on them, they would see a better position in the final.
Well done. Thank you very much. That's your final over. We're taking now the ex-student Cha-Cha-Cha final. And in the final we have 55.
Now this is only a one dance event, so these couples have to impress instantly. And when the music starts, the judges will instantly be placing the numbers down. Now here we have an excellent couple. I've been watching this couple today.
The very tall
Yeah.
gentleman there.
And you can see there's a height difference. But in the Latin American, you get away with that. Now these have a very slick action, and he has a great action for such a tall fellow.
That's couple 374 there.
Yeah, 374. Another good couple here who have been dancing in the Latin section today.
It's height difference. Is it a major disadvantage in the ballroom then?
Yes, in the ballroom it is, because you don't want a girl below your shoulders. Now, if they were dancing in the ballroom section, there would be it would almost be undanceable.
Because there's so much work as a couple.
That's right, that's right. Now, I like this couple over here. 350 are a nice couple, and I think they did well in the ballroom section earlier today. They've got a great movement with each other, and also they're a very, very well-matched couple. Now, this couple here in the middle, 314, they dance on the open circuit in the Senior 1 category, which means the over 35s.
Okay.
So they're much older than these other couples. So I would imagine, going back to your earlier question, is there a time limit when these people can't dance anymore? I don't think so.
Okay.
You see, the judges are still marking now as these couples are going off the floor. Now, if this is the 5 dance, this is the main Latin event of the day. And we're going to see some of those couples back.
This is another multi-dance competition? Or
This is the 5 dance. This is the 5 dance. Now, you see, if we just take this competition, and if we look at this couple here, 350, they were in the previous final.
Who do you, I'm assuming first place is almost a given in this one with couple 145.
Correct.
The rest of the day. Who do you think's lining up for a strong chance of second place?
Well, I think 145 will win.
Yeah.
I think 350 will finish second.
Okay. Any particular reason for picking that couple?
Well, I like them in the earlier cha-cha. They're a great couple. They've got a great togetherness about their action. It's very rhythmical. It's a good performance. Now, third place. Now you see, when we look at the other couples, it isn't so cut and dried. But I quite like... I don't mind this couple in white here.
Okay.
I'm not very keen on the couple in red. But, you know, they've got 5 dances to impress the judges, so we're at the moment just looking at the cha-cha. Now, the next dance will be the samba. Now, the good thing about the samba, it travels around the floor in an anti-clockwise direction. So this really gives the audience and the judges the best opportunity to view these couples. And I would imagine...
In that last one, couple 145, did sort of just stick
there.
Kept out of trouble.
That's right. But the good thing in a final, the judges have to place you so they can't miss you because they have to find you. You see, these couples are already off. And what you will find, the most confident of couples won't be scared to stay on the spot and display some good dancing. Now, the couples who are not so good, you'll probably find that they will continue to travel this dance because, of course, while you're moving, you can hide a multiple of sins.
There does seem to be a little bit of a traffic jam going on over here at the minute.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because although this is a 5-dance final, some of these couples really don't have the experience to get out of trouble. Now, as for Kyle, 145, he doesn't care. He's going to stand there and he's just going to do his thing.
He could dance on the spot and still win this.
Yeah.
Well done, thank you very much.
Now, I think what we're going to see here in this rumba, we're going to see a lot of these girls making shapes, lots of different shapes. So rather than moving around like the samba or keeping the rhythm going like the cha-cha, they're going to be making lots of lines. I think we're going to see lots of leg extensions. And we'll look out now for the ladies that are making the best shapes.
But the couples will tend to stay in the rough area where they started.
Yes, they will. You're going to see a lot of ladies extending the leg.
Right.
And they've got a beautiful piece of music to dance to this time. So, you know, they're going to really feel this music.
You know what this piece of music is?
Well, yes, I do. It's called With You I'm Born Again, which is normally on waltz timing. So this is beautiful to hear it as this rumba.
We've heard quite a lot of songs today taken out of their usual timings and tempos.
That's right.
And put into different styles.
Yes, you can. See there, 172 just made a display of lines. Do any of these couples stand out other than Kyle for you? Have you got a favourite?
Yes, 78. Certainly the
Yeah.
arm movements of the girl in the partnership making very big movements.
Yeah. That girl is a real trier. You know, she's give 110% today throughout. Now, the mood is going to change here. The Pasadena, the fierce, the bullfight dance. You'll see all the ladies now get into character. You can see the face is completely changing. You just watch Paulina now. She's going to really hit her face now, just like these other ladies, and this is going to go.
There's a lot more movement in this dance around the space.
This is right. This is another moving dance. And this dance, unfortunately, highlights any weak dancer. There's nowhere to hide in this dance. You need a man who is strong in his sides, that can stand up and support the lady.
350 seem to have recovered from their earlier problem they had a few seconds ago, where they got in the way of 172 down in this corner, and they looked, to me, they looked a little shaky, but they seem to have regained themselves a bit there now.
And what we're trying to achieve in this dance, the man is the matador and the lady is the cape. And we're meant to be portraying the story that he's moving the cape. Now here we have Kyle and Paulina right underneath us this time. And you see, because the competition is so tight-knit with these other couples, the judges will quickly be marking Kyle into first place and then looking to sort out the rest of these couples. Now you can hear the highlight, and all these couples are going to drop into some kind of figure. You see, most of the girls have gone down.
That's the only dance that does that?
That is the only dance that has a choreographed finish, and that highlight hits somewhere between 1:16 and 1:21 seconds, so it's only a few seconds. So as soon as they hear the highlight commence, they know they're going to get ready and they'll drop it.
So what's the sort of the hint that they know that that's coming?
The music changes and they know that change. The couples like to dance to a song called Spanish Gypsy, which was being played just. That's highlighted perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, they've gone into the last dance in this final, which is the Fast and Furious dance. But what they can't do here is show any form of tiredness.
She's crazy about a saxophone. When the joint starts jumping, I can never keep
and it can be forgiven if we see the girls starting to tire before the men. Because if you've noticed, it's the girl that's working extremely hard. She's creating all the spins here. The man is really just...
As demonstrated by couple 172.
That's right. He's really the frame for the girl, and she's performing.
He's there to almost make her look good.
Yeah. A teacher of mine once said to me, the girl can move quickly, but with your help she can move even quicker. And quite rightly so. Well, these couples will be glad to get off now for a well-earned rest, that is for sure. And that concludes all our Latin finals.
Thank you very much for helping me out.
Oh, we haven't. We've got the salsa.
Oh, we've got the salsa.
This is an interesting one, really. And some of these couples are coming onto this final who have just danced 5 dances. He's an interesting couple that we haven't seen make the finals of the other rounds. But they are a very attractive couple. Unfortunately, he's got his back to us, so we just can't get his number.
Oh, is he going to turn around? Yeah, couple 122.
Now, we've got 122 and number 69, and I don't like the rhythm they're dancing on. If we look now at the other couples, as they step forward, we've got an action here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 69's just come back with us now on the rhythm. But you see 1, 2, 2. He's struggling with the rhythm. You see the deliberate pause there.
Yeah. Is this just a case of the piece of music not suiting their routine? And there's nothing they can really do about that?
It really doesn't suit their style. We only have, in my opinion, one good salsa couple here. 375. All of these other couples are really Latin American dancers just entering this competition.
Thank you, dancers.
But they're not really in the groove or in the move of salsa.
So 375 for you, a clear winner in that one.
Well, and I'm hoping they win now. And that's something the viewers can watch out for to see if my prediction was right. Now that demonstration, when it comes on,
is that
Neil Jones?
Neil Jones, who was commentating earlier with me.
In the rock and roll, and his fiancée, Katya. Now, they are not only champions in this country, but they are world champions. They spend a lot of time abroad.
They've recently turned professional, haven't they?
Recently turned professional, so England has lost its top amateur Latin boy, but it's also, on the other side of the coin, gained an excellent professional couple. And at the moment, England is major short of Latin American professional couples.
So
we have some, but I think Neil and Katya will probably go straight to the top of the board in this country. But I tell you, when their demonstration comes on, it's going to be a wow factor.
Are there competitions for professionals on the same sort of lines as amateurs?
There's not as many.
Right.
There's more amateur competitions than professionals. And in this country, we have far more amateur competitors than we do professionals. So it's one area at the moment that the DPA, which is the Dance Promoters Association, and the Ballroom Dance Federation are trying to connect the team together to create a national league for professionals. And at the moment, we're trying to build that up to encourage our professionals to go out and get themselves competing.
Will that also create more of becoming a professional and more attractive proposition to those excellent amateurs?
No.
No. Is it?
You find an amateur only turns professional when they feel the time is right. Most couples turn professional when they think they have achieved all they can achieve in their amateur career. Now, Neil and Katya had achieved everything possible. There was nothing left at all. So you see, it was they would have spoken to their closest coaches, and with the correct advice, they would have decided. And you always know when a good demonstration's coming on. If we just look over to the stage now, all the adjudicators are now on the stage, in their seats, ready to watch this demonstration.
After this demonstration, we have the team knockout.
Yes.
Can you tell me what that entails?
The team knockout, basically, my understanding of a team knockout, all the universities, no matter how many dancers you've got, will have a number. And they're being judged, and the idea is to knock them out. And once you're knocked out, you're out. So it's really like playing tick.
Yeah.
Once you're out, you're out. And it's the university with the most amount of dancers on at the end of the day who are going to get awarded the most amount of points. Now, you'll have to take that very loosely, but that's a very rough understanding of what it is.
You require both a high number of dancers, but a high number of quality dancers.
You've got it. Now, obviously, quality is always going to outweigh numbers, but you see, if you've only got one quality in your team, and another team's got 10 mediocres, the mediocres are going to come out on top.
So this is one that Kyle can't win on his own.
That's right. He can't win on his own, yes. But I've been speaking to Kyle today, and one of the main reasons that he comes to dance in these university events is so we can support his team, which of course is Liverpool. Kyle's mum and dad have got a dance studio in Liverpool, which is almost right next to Everton football ground.
Oh, right.
Which of course isn't far away from Liverpool football ground, I know. Kyle comes from Skelmersdale. So, you know, we've got a good northern couple there.
So it's almost more supporting the team than the individual glory for these.
Absolutely. Because as Kyle said to me, I don't come to dance here to take the glory of winning.
He can do it with his eyes closed.
He knows he's won.
Yeah.
And he isn't a big-headed fella at all. You know, he's one of the nicest dancers you could come across. So he's really here to support the team events.
The other event we still have to have is the rock and roll final. Is that still to come tonight? Or
No, I think we've had the rock and roll final. As far as I know now, we've had all the rock and roll finals.
Oh, right, okay.
We've had all the Latin American finals. We're going to see Nicholls and Katja's demonstration next.
Yep.
Which I think will be followed by the team knockout.
Yep.
And then we have the highlight of the night, which will be the male rumba.
Okay, and what does that involve?
It's only meant to be fun, and it's only danced in these university competitions. And basically, we get the boys dancing together. They do all kinds of moves. I've even taken part in them myself with one of my pupils at an event. And in fact, the chairman of today, Richard Hopkins, was the judge on that day. We did win, but it is a fun event. And then, although it isn't on the programme, there is a note there that there should be another fun event. And I think it'll be something like the three-girl cha-cha-cha, where we have three ladies dancing together.
Okay. A nice, interesting...
Well, it's just a little way to finish off the night. And I think what we have to remember is at 10 o'clock this morning, these couples started competing. And, you know, it's now 8:30 and we're still going and there's still an amount of dancing left to do.
And people during these sort of breaks are still just getting up on the floor with their partners or with anyone else and just socially dancing.
That's right. They're still up now, practicing away. And I think the university circuit is a great... it's a great section of dancing because they could dance in what we call the open circuit, which is a great place to be, but everything's quite as it should be. There's no little breaks like this. It's competition after competition because we take on the same day an age category from the under 12s, the under 16s, under 21s, under 35s, over 35s, under 45s, and people in the 70s are competing. So it's a long day when we have those. And of course, if you've given your Sunday up just to dance in the beginners cha-cha-cha,
it's an extremely long day to stick around for a lot of stuff that you're not going to be involved in.
That's right.
And the other thing here is I suppose you've got a huge gathering of people all roughly the same age.
Quite right, yeah.
Well, then I'm just going to grab my list of what's on when, which I've left on a table over here, so I can let us know exactly when the events we've just been discussing are going to take place. We are Latin finals. Yeah, we've got the demonstration. It's supposed to be happening.
Can we just remind the team knockout competitors?
It's supposed to be happening at 9 o'clock in half an hour.
Now, we are running ahead of time, so I know for sure that demonstration is going to go on early.
Okay, and then after that, that's supposed to be a 15-minute demonstration. I think Neil said they're doing 5 dances.
It will take Neil longer than 15 minutes to do a demonstration, I would have thought.
I think he said earlier they were doing 5 Latin dances for us.
Yes, Neil will dance all 5. Now he's going to...
They're the 5 dancers that were in the 5... I forget what it was called.
Yeah, they are our championship dances. Now, in championship order, we would have the cha-cha, the samba, the rumba, the paso doble and jive. And that order doesn't change. Now, Neil won't be dancing in that order.
Please. Normal numbers, numbers.
Now, I don't know his order of dances, but I know he's going to finish with his cha-cha. which is an indication that's probably one of their favourite dances.
I was going to say, does that mean that that's a favourite or?
Yeah. I watched Neil and Katya do a demonstration 2 years ago in the January, just across the road in another famous ballroom called the Empress Ballroom, which is in the Winter Gardens. And their third dance was the rumba. And I was on the front row, and as I was watching, I was suddenly aware that halfway through the demonstration, they were receiving a standing ovation from everybody in the ballroom, whilst the rumba was still playing. It was only the third dance in. Now that's just an indication how good this couple are. Now, when those kind of things happen, you've always got to try and appreciate that the people watching the demonstration need to really also be able to appreciate the quality. Now, I was judging at Nottingham that same year, and they received a standing ovation there as well at the end of the demonstration. And then we had them at our studio, and they also received a standing ovation straight after the rumba. So this couple are a major crowd pleaser. And I think if we just talk a moment about the demonstration that we've already seen from the formation group.
Just before we go into that,
yeah.
The two guys down there with 34, 38.
Yeah.
Is that what we might be looking forward to in the fun dancers?
There's a rumba playing down the background. They're obviously warming up to their rumba.
Yep.
So, you know, this is, yes, and this event will be very entertaining. It really will. Because they will be attempting to lift each other completely off the ground and run around. Yes. Now, although they're quite open and they're on the floor practicing, we've got another couple there, number 63, two men practicing, you see. Now, what you will find is there'll be, hopefully, to be we're another one now. They're all coming out. 153 are coming on to practice. But some of these male couples won't come onto the floor because they like to keep their routines top secret.
It's a bit of a surprise.
You've got it. Now, it'll be interesting to see how many adjudicators come on to judge that event. Sometimes they only send one judge on.
Right.
But they may send all five. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But the point I was going to make earlier about the Latin American formation team, do you know who they were?
Fever from...
You've got it, that's
Preston.
right. You watched that demonstration.
Yes.
You heard the crowd.
Yes.
Right behind them. Now you see, that indicates to me... Well, when I demmed with my partner, now we only did the ballroom section, you see, it would take us sometimes a long time to change because if you're in your outfits, you've got to get them off and on again. And of course, when you come here, sometimes when you're getting changed, there isn't a lot of privacy, you see.
Yes. Yeah, well, there's the changing room here.
Yes.
This knockout that's happening here.
Now, what's happening here? These judges are just going to mark, I think, which couple they want to see back.
How long do they get? Do you know?
They won't have very long at all. Now, this is a very slow piece of music they're being asked to dance to, so they have got to show really some well-controlled feet. And what is nice there from 113, very nice footwork from the young man.
Got a favourite?
113 would be my favourite. You see, on the other couple now, their feet are just not so controlled, are they? And you know, it might seem daft me just comparing their feet, but we have to compare something. Oh yes, what happens here, that's right, I know what happens here now. Every university's names in a hat. They pick the names out of a hat, and it might be Nottingham and Liverpool, and out of another hat it says tango, so they have to come on. So these couples actually don't know what dance they're going to dance until it's drawn out of the hat. Now here's a brilliant tune, Blue Tango this time, and I know the music man, Michael, this is one of his favourites, so this is no surprise. Now you see clear winners, He's got his number 188. He is 188. The clear winners. Unfortunately, number 26 here. There is very little to compare. So they are going to take this. We're just wondering why his number is on his leg, and so am I, really.
It's usually on the back.
Yeah. Something's very strange about that. I think what it is, he's obviously dancing the male rumba, and he's all geared up.
Thank you.
He doesn't want to.
And I think because they're dancing some moves and they're going to be a little rough with each other, they don't want to rip the number off. I think that's what it's all about. Dancing the rumba, well, we've got two ladies coming on, seem very excited about the fact they're on. Now, the lady in green, I've seen her dance many times in different competitions. And then we have number 62.
That four-bar introduction you mentioned earlier was something that this couple stuck to, but 62 just went straight in, didn't
The
they?
problem is now 62 are off time, so so this couple must win this dance by default. 29 have to win. They cannot win, they're off time. They should have just waited. But you see, you can't knock these people being a little eager. All these people in the room, there's only two couples on, they were just probably a little nervous. And with the nerves...
29 seem to have run out of routine very
well
soon into that.
And really, yes. Yeah, now what's happened here, Keel and Featherweights, I think they've teamed together because they always do, because they are a small universities. Now, coming on for Keel are Matt and Jazz here now. Now, Matt is number 167. Now, they'll be doing their best here. Now, they're off time. But so about...
What happens if they both go off time?
Well, 2, 3, 4 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 1. So he's okay now, you see. But Matt and Jazz are not so experienced. They just can't pull it back. And unfortunately, it's a shame, because we can see from that couple that we have got some quite nice movements, and they're getting better in the arms. But you know, number 6 are just going to fly that now. But number 6 are more experienced dancers. Oh, now for featherweights here, coming on to dance for quick step. I don't know this couple's name, but they are very well known in the university circuit, and they have been the organisers of the big university competition that takes place in March in the Winter Gardens.
Oh, right, so...
Now, I don't think they are now, because I think they're retired, and I haven't seen them compete all day today, so they have just come all this way to dance in this team knockout for featherweights.
That'd be good then.
Well, what we've got here, we've got two couples, 52, I would have them winning this dance. But the difference is now, 52 only dance in this circuit. Now, 314 have got a lot more competition experience.
Oh, they just had a bit of a collision there.
Now, you can see they're not happy about that, you see. But sometimes, when you're travelling at this speed, it is very hard to stop and control yourself. And really, 314 do keep having these pauses, which I don't think is necessary.
Okay. So a clear winner of that one for you then?
Yeah, would be featherweights.
Not entirely sure what the delay is at the minute.
What's that?
Not entirely sure what's causing the delay at the minute.
No, well, I think it's just collecting the judges' marks. And what we have to, and we note at this point that the computer has been shut down and our scrutineer will be working now by hand.
There does seem to be a lot of sort of paper-based administration sort of things going on throughout the day to keep them busy.
Yes, in this country we are not geared up to have electronic pads. You see, it is possible with technology, but all these judges today could have had electronic pads in the hand. You select the number and it would have been fed straight back to the computer. Now you see...
Is it any particularly quicker than doing it by hand on paper?
Well, it would be better to do so because we would always... The person that is... There's one person that is in charge of looking after the marks and making sure they are right, and that is the chairman. And because today is a very busy day, we've got a non-voting chairman, which just means he's just overseeing the marks. Now, all those paper marks have to go through the scrutineer first, and the computer tells us the winners.
52 back on the floor now.
Yeah, and they're going to win this dance again. 100 are a very nice couple, and I have seen these couple 100 dance a lot, and they are greatly improved. But you see, we've now got at this stage maybe an intermediate dancer competing against an advanced dancer.
Thank you very much. Well done. Can we have another two?
So it's just look at the draw, basically, in this.
Now here we have
two couples from the same university seem to be taken to the floor.
Now, 78 are better to come on because they are the more experienced couple, and we will be looking for the marks.
So does each university just choose couples to do each dance?
If you had a big university, you send all your best couples on first, and then what you're left with is the weaker couples competing against each other at the end. This is a good little comp here. Both couples are very nice. 78 I think are going to take it, but 327 are a very nice couple.
Thank you very much. Well done. This is the tango, and again, can we have another two couples, please? Not the same couples.
A tango. Well, now on come a couple here now representing Kiel, and you can see that she's looking worried. That's because they don't dance much tango.
Right.
They're going to start with 2 walks into progressive link. They'll then dance a closed promenade into a reverse turn, a lady outside, into an open finish, into an outside swivel. Well, we'll see if I'm right first, shall we?
Okay.
But as yet...
Hope Kyle, who's standing by the edge of the floor, doesn't come on against
Well, let's
them.
hope we don't have Kyle. Well, Kyle isn't dressed for ballroom, so he's definitely not going to come on. But we don't have another couple coming on to dance for tango at this moment. And I think it's because all the good couples are in Latin dress. And they haven't had time to change. So now it's left these universities lacking in experienced ballroom couples. You can see now this couple are going through their routine. You see he's even walking it over. So, you know, but I think they have to just relax at this point and just get on with the job in hand. And really, I think now we should continue with the music and just have a one couple on and all points be awarded to them. Because these other universities, they know the name of the game. They know they should be fluent in all dances. 2 girls are coming on here, so Chris and Kate have a very, very good opportunity to take this, and it's probably given them a little confidence. So we'll see. We're looking for 2 walks into progressive link and a closed promenade, aren't we? Yes. And we'll see if we get it. Just let's hope we start on time. Here we go. We have 2 slow walks, a progressive link, a closed promenade, a reverse turn, lady outside, open finish, into a swivel, into a twist turn, and there's the twist turn, Excellent dancing. 4-step change. Oh, yes.
You do as well on the lottery numbers.
Very well done, thank you very
Well, I
much.
wish I did.
What's the secret then?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that.
Okay.
I teach at the university sometimes, so I knew what was coming. But it made me sound good for a while, didn't it? Who danced in the competitions today, the rumba from that demonstration was still quite different, because when you're doing a demonstration, you've got the freedom to do what you want. Now, as we see Margaret Redmond now, who's about to come down to judge, she's just about to walk down the main stairs. Margaret was Neil's first teacher. So it must be a great honour for Margaret to, you know, sit there and really
one of her
to see what she started to create. And she is a fabulous Latin teacher. She's an international adjudicator across the world. She's renowned throughout, and there are not many couples in this country competing at a high level that don't go to Margaret Redmond.
Wow, that's a reputation there.
Yeah.
Now we've got Lancaster versus, I'm not sure if he said Durham. Not sure.
It's a tango.
We've got Jack and his partner for Lancaster, which is couple number 90.
And you can see number 90 are really giving everything they have in this tango, which is good to see. It just brings them a little loose at times, but I would think that they're probably going to come out on top here. We have two ladies dancing for the other team, 1-1-8. Now, they're quite still in their movement, but you can see they're not dancing the other.
Lancaster really acted that one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yes. And really, the tango is the drama dance, and it's what we want to see. Here's Lancaster again.
So we have
There's the lady I was
Emily.
commentating with earlier.
Emily-Jayne is back on with her partner. I don't know who they're up against.
No. Now, Abby really gives everything, doesn't she, in these events? Earlier on in the competition dances, she was really giving everything she has.
Which couple do you favour at the minute then?
153 are going to take this dance, I think.
Okay. Unlucky for Emily.
It's just unfortunate that the way this event works, the couple you're up against sometimes can be in a category higher than you are.
And they could be dancing something which is one of their real specialities as well.
Of course.
Oh, this is Joe from Lancaster.
Using excellent footwork there in the Wisconsin chassis, which is one of the hot spots where the judges will be looking to see clear footwork. But also number 339, two ladies on the floor. They're showing good footwork. Just a little stumble there on the overturn spin into the lock.
Thank you very much, thank you.
And which couple for you on that one?
I think we'll see Lancaster take that one.
Good,
so,
another
yeah.
win for the hosts.
Couple from each, please, for the quick step.
They're not even on the floor.
Yes. Today, some of these couples have been a little slow coming on the floor, really.
I have noticed throughout the day there have been some couples still moving into position when the music starts.
Yeah.
Is that much of a disadvantage?
Well, yes, I mean, I like to be on the floor as soon as possible just to take those few seconds to compose and get everything right, you know.
Are there any positions on the floor that give an inherent advantage?
Yes, and the other thing, if you are last onto the floor, all the best spots where you'd want to start your dance may have gone, you know. So you're forced to take a position you don't really want.
Two different couples now, please, for your cha-cha-cha.
So now there's 2 universities each doing 3 dancers with 3 different couples.
Yeah. Now, this couple have danced extremely well today. 85. Very smart couple. Who all day have remained very well balanced and well grounded.
You had plenty money 1952. You let other people
And they're
make a
certainly going to
fool
take
of
this
you.
dance
Why
off
don't you do
159.
right?
Although 159 are dancing this perfectly well and it's very nice. But you see there's just a far better musical interpretation from number 85. And you can see the adjudicators have already marked, they've made the decision.
And that is that partly luck for what the music was, or will they have made that routine up on the spot when they heard the music?
Oh, no, they know what they're going to dance before they come on. But of course, all songs can sound very different, but it is the competitor's job to get all of the dances right. Now here's a jive. Now I think we've got 2 lively couples here.
I'm going to leave choosing this one to you. I don't think I can...
I like the couple in front of us, 149. They just have the edge for me. 55, once again, are perfectly fine. But you know, when we look at the leg kicks, they're just not quite what we have here of this couple.
And Andrew Pickleby is obviously enjoying himself on the stage after organising this event, dancing along there.
There's a lot of work to be done here. It's very fast, it's very furious.
Okay.
And everybody wants to do well for their team. Nobody wants to let the team down, you know. Oh, no, Liverpool. So we're going to see Kyle come on at some point with his partner, Paulina.
Did they say who they're up against? Oh, I missed that.
Oh, we're going to have the tango. So who's coming on for that? So here we've got 2 couples that have had to come on in their Latin outfits. Oh, wow. Liverpool are going to take that, I'm afraid. We've got a very balanced and very musical couple here, dancing the chase into a throwaway whisk into a chassis, now locking into the centre. Very controlled action as we dance 2 fan figures there. Now, I'm not sure that 166 actually know a tango.
Thank you very much, couples. Thank you. Well done.
Oh dear. Does it make much difference to the couples performing in their Latin outfits doing the tango?
I think, well, we perhaps should say that many years ago the tango belonged to the Latin section.
All right. So it's sort of changed from one to the other.
Now here, the couples have got to work very hard. This quick step's a little bit too fast. And really here, we've just got a case of, do you like a taller couple?
They seem that certainly this couple here seem to be more and have more of a natural elegance to them.
Well, they were able to maintain a better top and back line, which really in the ballroom section, that is what you are trying to achieve, a still top line.
Both couples seem to have made it onto the floor in time this time, which is always a good start.
But they're off time, you see. $341 are okay. Oh, they've just come back in rhythm, you see that foot change.
Well, they have already been marked down and lost because of that, do you reckon?
Well, some judges haven't made their mind up, so they're lucky.
Thank you, dancers. Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, we're just taking a break now from the knockout competition to continue now
back to the demonstration then. Any guesses on what dance will be next?
It's going to be samba.
So
That's the good guess. It's going to be a samba.
Unlucky to whichever university is drawn next.
Oh.
Nottingham.
More of those sponsored outfits you were talking about earlier, I'm presuming, with the costumes in that one.
That's right. I was looking when they were dancing their rumba, and you could see on Neil's side, he got a set of badges with all the people that sponsored them. You see, when you are of the class that they are, everybody wants to sponsor you, you see.
If I were a painting,
And this is a very slow waltz.
captured on canvas, alone in the portrait I'd stand.
Now we've got 93 are just holding this together.
They're travelling a lot more.
Yes. Now 35, you see, that was so slow. They were having a lot of trouble listening to that music. But that's another disadvantage of this knockout. They don't know what music you're going to have. You see, now we know this song, of course, made very famous by Celine Dion, The Power of Love, being played here by the Empress Orchestra.
You know your stuff about recordings used in these bowling competitions then?
Yes.
One seems a little closer than the last competition.
Yes, this is a very close competition. I think that number 39 might just have the edge for Liverpool. Oh, it's tango now. Now who's going to come on to dance for tango? Oh, it's Kyle has come on in his Latin outfit. And you could see their faces, couldn't you? There he goes. Now, what's nice about these outfits now, there's no frilly dresses to hide any errors, but you can see the body contact that they have.
Yeah. We're obviously not expecting any errors.
Look at her leg there. Lovely piece of leg coming out.
I said earlier about different levels of dancer, different experience, being able to compete on the same floor on the same day. This is an unfortunate example for couple 142 of couples of different standards competing directly against each other.
Yes, and of course, as soon as they came out, they knew it.
They'd had it.
And the first dance is the quick step.
It's for quick step. Now, it's Matt and Jazz coming for the quick step. Sammy Davis Jr. this time.
That little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I'd like those stumble bumps to see for a fact the kind of top drawer, first rate chums I attract. All I can say is wow, look where I am tonight. I landed right in a pot of jam.
181 are going to take this. 181, a very nice, elegant couple.
The other couple who aren't numbered seem to have penned themselves into the corner during that.
Yes,
top end.
Yes. Unfortunately, he danced with no number.
Rumba. Okay.
And due to their lack of experience, they found themselves in a corner. Now, what you don't want to do is find yourself in any corners. Well, now we're taking the rumba.
Several times before.
Yeah, and they're going to take this rumba without a doubt. Although these two ladies have come out here giving everything they have. And this is a lovely rumba. The player. Now, when this demonstration comes back on from Neil and Katja, we're going to have 2 dances to go, which means the Paso Doble will be first. Cha-Cha is definitely last. Here's Hugo and Emma. Emma is from, originally from France, and Hugo is also from a foreign country. They've recently teamed up together, and Emma, I know, has come out of an all-girl partnership. The 2 ladies over there, number 70.
Thank you, dancers.
They've danced very well today.
Can you choose between the 2 of them?
I think number 70 would take that.
They seem to have a very good energy in the routine there.
Yeah.
Lancaster versus...
Now, as this waltz comes on, I hope the waltz...
Oh, this is Lancaster's advanced couple, Phil.
Oh, yes.
And...
Now, these are not normal partners, are they?
Oh, no, that's
the old
Sally.
time boy.
That's Sally, which is Andrew's partner.
Yes.
I know Phil's partner was ill earlier during the day, which might explain why she's not now. But these represent the 2 top couples at Lancaster.
Oh, yes. And they're going to sweep full marks in this waltz. They've danced full basic figures, but you see...
Okay, thank you very much.
It's the figure that's danced isn't the important, it's always the quality of the figure.
When you've got 2 people coming on like that who aren't part of a couple, how do they decide what routine they're going to do? Will they...
It's really the man's choice to lead the lady. Now we've got 2 men.
We have, yes. And we have Tim and Alice, couple from earlier in the day for Lancaster.
Yeah, now they're going to take this place in here.
Thank you very much. And your 3rd dance is the tango.
Tango next. Who do
Tango.
we have?
Now we're wondering who's going to come on, I think. I don't think you can send the same couple twice.
No, you can't. Not twice in a row. So Tim has come back on with a different partner.
Yeah.
Is that allowed, do you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but they're going to get away with it.
I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to...
No, 72,
win.
I think. But it seems clear that 72, she's in her jeans, so I don't think she was expecting to come on and dance.
Well done.
No.
Ah, yes, there's an indication it's going to be the Paso Doble. As I said, the jacket is coming out for Neil, and I know that he's going to come out and do some cape work at the beginning of this Paso Doble.
Liverpool and Lancaster.
So there will be 3 couples taking to the floor once in this one, assuming?
And the dances are the tango. Tango. This is now, I assume is now the final.
You can't reuse a couple until you've used them all.
Yes, 3 couples.
You won't admit you love me, and so how am I?
Now we have Jack from Lancaster who did the tango earlier in this.
Yes, he did. Now, when he danced it earlier, he didn't have 58 to compete against.
No, and I think he had a little more preparation because he seemed to have just literally been thrown onto the floor
Yes,
here.
yeah.
So
If you can make your mind up,
we'll see what
Okay, thank you very much.
happens
Well
there.
done.
Did you have a particular favourite?
58 there, and then I think Lancaster would come in second. The rumba this time. She's giving us a wave there, you see. Now,
Tim and Alice again for Lancaster. Oh, these.
all the leaves
Now, this is not the normal couple because
No, it's not.
she normally dances with a tall boy.
That guy's the guy who did very well in the.
He's the guy I liked in the salsa. Now 1, 2, 6 are probably going to come out on top here.
Thank you, dancers. Thank you very much. And now your cha-cha-cha.
Kyle's on for the cha-cha this time. And what's that lady's name?
Emily-Jayne.
Yes.
Is on with her partner for Lancaster.
That's right, we just need to wait. Now they're on time. That was good work.
The other couple's out of time. Oh, Kyle won't be. It's an unfortunate position for Emily-Jayne.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Once again, it was a battle for second.
Yes, but I think that 365 will take second place there.
Did the universities treat this with the same seriousness as they treat the individual competitions?
Yes, they do. We see, rather than competing for yourself now, they really are competing for the team. So yes, and they take it very serious. Now, Kyle and Paulina are stronger in the ballroom section. And I feel that what Neil and Katja have achieved in the Latin, Kyle and Paulina will achieve in the ballroom, but they're not going to achieve it.
They're not going to be directly competing against each other, but they have the potential to reach the same level.
Yes. Now, well, it will be interesting to see what Kyle will do. This is looking like the male rumba. Now, why is she coming on with a glass in her hand?
Why have
you see some take this very, very serious?
Why two girls have come on at all?
Oh, and the three lady judges are coming to judge this. Batman is on, is he?
Oh, yep, there's some...
We are going to see some good stuff here.
We have Batman and his arch enemy from the Dark Knight Rises. We have a strawberry on as well.
I don't know why that girl would have this glass on.
Why are two girls taking part at all?
Making a stand, I think.
Another guy in a pair of tights there.
Oh, yes. Yes. As I say. Oh, there's a couple of boys from the Keele University. Do we have any boys from Lancaster?
I don't think I can see any on the floor. Not that I recognise anyway. While dragging his partner across the floor.
Oh, yes.
They're not attempted any lifts like some of the combinations have managed to pull off.
Yes, we do expect to see.
Oh, Batman flying now. Not in the usual way, though.
Very well done, boys. Well done.
Certainly some interesting sights on the dance floor there.
Oh, yes.
And it might be the first one this today that Kyle doesn't win.
Well, yes, you might be right about that.
For the final of this event. No, it's a semi-final, isn't it? I'd like to just introduce one or two of the hard-working people today. That's Duncan and Michael for the music. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Duncan, Michael. To the scrutineer, Estelle. Thank you, Estelle. To our adjudicators, Mr. George Cold. Thank you, George. Mr. David Douglas. Thank you, David. Mr. Alan Ford. Thank you, Alan. Mr. Barbara Litchfield. Thank you, Barbara. To Adrian Pritchard. Thank you, Adrian, for the extra bit as well. Margaret Redmond. Thank you, Margaret. For Marie Sandham. Thank you, Marie. And for our non-voting chairman,
It's just goes to show this list of thanks how many people are actually involved in putting on something like this.
Oh, yes.
And while we have your attention, gentleman sat on my left-hand side, who's been looking after you all day, Mr. Derek Bardsley.
Yeah, Derek's worked very hard, keeping his day ticking. And I think really full credit's got to go to Lancaster
And
University.
one other important gentleman I'd like to mention, who has been an absolute gentleman to work with, been privileged to work with him. We've been in correspondence all week and been chatting on the phone so that we get this programme together for you. And today's been totally unflappable and given us a great time on the stage.
Yeah.
Please say thank you to Andrew.
Yeah.
Mr. Andrew Pickle, who has played the lead role in organising this on behalf of the Lancaster University Ballroom Dancing Society and has done a really great job. It must be remembered that only last Friday, so just over a week ago, they put on their annual charity showcase in Strictly Come Dancing, which he played another leading role in organising, so he's had an extremely busy time.
And I believe that they raised almost £3,000, didn't they?
Over £2,000, I know that much.
Yes,
From it, they had the Strictly Come Dancing, which myself and Josh Dean, our station manager, took part in, and then they also had things like the Offbeat, which we saw earlier, and other performances they displayed very well, and that was an impeccable night, and as has been tonight.
The rumba, these numbers, please.
So 12 couples should come back now.
85, 91, 93, 97, 122, 145, 153.
Kyle is back in.
3,
as is Batman.
And 3, 4, 4.
As is the Strawberry.
Okay, we're bringing back 6 for this one. So 6 back, please, girls, ladies, sorry. Don't know what I'm saying anymore. Aye. This time
First time, or the second time all night that there's another guy on the dance floor not worried about Kyle.
Now here's a brilliant song, I Just Called to Say I Love You. I'm sure this music will encourage these boys, but look at Kyle giving it everything, you know. Batman flat sliding across the floor there. The shirts are coming off now, but unfortunately so is their number.
That's not going to help them, is it? And several couples whose clothes are ending up on the floor at the minute.
I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I
Yeah, what a shame, you see, they're not going to get that number.
I just called.
So does that effectively rule
Well,
them
they're
out?
going to get the number now. Hold it up, hold it up.
Oh, one of their friends has managed to
You
stuff it
see,
in the back of
Bart
his
tried,
trousers.
show these judges the number.
No summer's high.
Oh, we nearly had a oh dear. rule here.
Dear,
I don't think that's an illegal dance move. Oh yes, 1 or 2 shirts being ripped now. Oh, look at Batman. Oh wow.
Batman is flying again.
Very, very entertaining.
It really just showed the sort of the light-hearted nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, the still intense competition that this event inspires.
They're bringing the men on to judge the final, I think.
This is what you call letting your hair down in the universities.
I wonder if they are going to bring the men on.
One way.
Oh, no, I wonder if we've now got more of that team knockout.
Have we not had the final of that? Was it the one where Lancaster and 2 other universities were all on at the same time?
Just seems funny that all the judges, unless they're going to bring all the judges on for the final. Yes, I think they are going to.
So just wait with bated breath now.
Oh, yes.
We've got the fellas on the stage, and they're going to do some marking. Just waiting for
I think a lot of the competitors there are having their numbers reattached to their reduced outfits.
Yes, that's right.
In hope that they've made it into the final.
Yes. Well, we're only going to see 6 of these couples back now into the final. But, of course, what we have got on this panel of adjudicators, we've got David Douglas, who was 5 times World 10 Dance Champion. You know, so we've really got some top adjudicators today.
I'll bring
now.
one by one.
Oh, here's our numbers.
91.
That Kyle looking worried for the first time all night.
97.
Yes, I think he is.
122.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more to go. Batman is back.
145.
Oh, and he's back.
Kyle is back.
Oh, he's very happy about that.
Chase me. And 153.
As well.
So here we go now with the grand final. Good luck. Off we go.
Batman's already got his feet off the ground.
I think they'll try to pull the stops out now with these moves. Oh, cartwheel into the splits.
And there's another one flying.
Oh, the moves.
Nice bit of Titanic to...
Oh yes, I can't help but feel that the music has been carefully selected to be as camp as possible for this event.
Is that partly due to you?
It certainly is not.
Is it not? You're responsible for at least some of the musical choices for the event.
Wow, you see those spins here now?
Who's your favourite? Who's going to win?
Oh, look at the strawberry. Oh, the swap partners. Oh. Batman has gone and stolen Kyle Taylor.
That could be good news for Batman.
His shirt's off. I would love to see the people's faces watching this at home.
Yes.
I hope you haven't just tuned in.
The whole day hasn't been like this.
Oh, Barbara Litchfield and Margaret Redmond there could hardly contain themselves.
Fantastic.
Well, that was an experience, shall we say.
Well, that was absolutely excellent. And
Never
you
seen
see,
anything like it in my life before.
it's so hot. Oh, what a way really to end the day of competitions. And I think that's going to conclude our commentary here, because I think we will go into the presentation of prizes.
Yes.
The presentation
yes.
of
I would just like to say thank you very much, Duncan, for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure. I would also like to say a very big thank you to Emily-Jayne and, of course, Neil earlier for commentating. And now we'll hand over to the presentation of the Latin Awards.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.
So we're now taking... Oh, we're not. Hang on. We're taking in order we did before. This is a beginner's cha-cha-cha. And we've got 6. Are we okay with the present awards? Sue, are you okay? Have you got somebody with you for the awards? No? See you, George. Right, we need... can we have somebody with the awards, please, to give to Sue? Okay, somebody's... Hey? Okay. Right, into 6th place at the beginner's cha-cha-cha, 35. Into 5th place, 319. Into 4th place, 330. Into 3rd place, 59. And into 2nd place, 156. The 2nd place, 156, so you're there. And into 1st place, number 17.
You don't know what a thrill this is for me to share.
Congratulations. Okay, thank you very much. Well done. And now the beginners jive competition into 5th place, number 319. Into 4th place, 330. Into 3rd place, 59. Into 2nd place, 340. So the winner of the beginner's jive, number 17. Okay. All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. And now the novice cha-cha-cha and jive into 6th place, 161. Into 5th place, number 20. Into 4th place, 94. Into third place, 341. Into second place, 69. And into first place of the Novice Cha-Cha-Cha and Jive, 365. Thank you very much. The intermediate Cha-Cha-Cha and Rumba into sixth place, 126. Into fifth place, 327. Into fourth place, 149. Into third place, 93. Into second place, 85. Therefore, the winner of the intermediate Cha-Cha-Cha and Rumba, 39. Okay, thank you. The advanced Cha-Cha-Cha and Rumba competition into fifth place, 72. Into fourth place, 142. Into third place, 172. Into second place, 78. And the winner of the advanced Cha-Cha-Cha and Rumba, 145. Don't recognise him there with his partner. I shouldn't dance with him again. I'm insane. Have you enjoyed the change? Didn't know what to expect.
Say no next time.
That's up to you. Okay, thank you very much. And now the ex-student novice cha-cha-cha and jive into 6th place, 56. Into 5th place, 79. Into 4th place, 98. Into 3rd place, 21. Is you 21? Third place is 21, is not here? Okay, right, all right. Into 2nd place, 304. Therefore, the winner of the ex-student novice chart and jive, 86. Can I have Joanne Pearson on the stage, please? Joanne Pearson. You wanted. Okay, thank you very much. The ex-student cha-cha-cha competition into 6th place, 55. Into 5th place, 168. Into 4th place, 314. Into 3rd place, 374. To 2nd place, 362. And the winner of the ex-student cha-cha-cha, 350. The 7 minutes long. 7. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. The Open 5 Dance Latin competition into 7th place, 172.
Yes.
Into 6th place, 314. Into 5th place, 72. Into 4th place, 78. Into third place, 39. Into second place, 350. And the winner of the Open 4 Dance Latin, 145. Sorry? We've got Salsa yet. Six. Okay, thank you. And now the Open Salsa competition to sixth place, 200. Sixth place, 200. Into fifth place, 69. Into fourth place, 122. Into third place, 87. Into second place, 375. And the winner of the Open Salsa competition, 39. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. The non-acrobatic rock and roll event into sixth place, 53. Into fifth place, 37. Into fourth place, 124. Into third place, 152. Into second place, 127. Which is the male one? Is that it? That one. Okay. And the winner of the non-acrobatic rock and roll, it was 375. Okay, thank you. And now the acrobatic rock and roll event into 4th place, 340. Into 3rd place, 57. Into 2nd place, 311. And the winner of the acrobatic rock and roll, 121. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. And now the all-male rumba. Are you ready for this, Sue? Just about. Into 6th place, 153. Into 5th place, 91. Into 4th place, 122. Into 3rd place, 97. Into 2nd place, 72. And the winner of the all-male rumba, 145. You cheated, you lot. You changed partners. We did notice. This should be a good photograph. Hey, Paul, you didn't think you'd see your son like that, did you? You disowned him now. And now the Steve Crowther Best Beginners Trophy. The winner, 330. Congratulations. This now. No, it's right, the next one is the Marilyn Hurd Award for Most Promising Partnership. And this one goes to 70. Yeah? Congratulations. Now the offbeat event. The winner is the Warwick team. So would you like to come up, please? The trophy is not here. Oh, you won it. All right, they won it last year, so it says postage. Is that the last one now? Eh? Is that the last one? That first?
Yeah. The team don't have a trophy. He does. He doesn't. He does.
Right, the team results now. The D team is the Warwick team. Now, there's no trophy for this one. Have you got it again? No, right, okay. They'll send it to you. All right, the C team for Warwick. We have a trophy for you. Right, okay. Now the B team, the Warwick team. Again, we have no trophy, but you've got the trophy, so congratulations. The A team, Liverpool. We have a trophy. You'd like to come out for it, please? The Liverpool team. Come out, the Liverpool team, that's it. Okay, thank you. And now the final one is the knockout competition. Into third place, the Liverpool team. Into second place, the Lancaster team. So into first place, the Warwick team. Congratulations. Have we no Andrew Noto? Right, they don't have the trophy, unfortunately. But again, we will send it. Well, he'll send it to you. Okay. Well, congratulations, everybody, on that. Okay, congratulations. Right, the Open 5 Dance Ballroom Trophy and the Open 5 Dance Latin Trophy goes to Kyle, Taylor and Paulina. All right, congratulations. One each. And again, thank you to Sue for presenting the awards. Thank you very much, Sue. Thank you. So it just remains now for me to say, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves today, had some fun. It's my first time here, but I've enjoyed it today. So I hope to see you possibly next year. But in the meantime, have a safe journey home, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night.